Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Morning, guys, and morning, ma'am. Thank you for the chance that was given to us. Now, I would like to show you a mini theater from Group 3's favorite movie, Harry Potter. First of all, let us introduce ourselves and the characters that we'll be playing. But keep in mind, the characters that we will play are not only one, but can be more than one, because there are so many names in the Harry Potter. Also, we had divided the roles, therefore, will appear people who differ from the people who show before. And here we are.
My name is Muhammad Sebastian. Will play as Dumbledore and Xenophilius.
My name is Renaldi Pascalis. Will play as Darko and Neville.
My name is Sinti Kemangedong Rantelina. Will play Bellatrix and Ron.
My name is Nurul Ilmi Ramadhani. Will play as Greyback and Grey Lady.
My name is Nafila Maulani Dwi Putri. Will play Hermione 1 plus Pansy.
My name is Muhammad Maulana. I will play Harry 1.
My name is Rida Islamika. Will play as Harry 2 plus Dean.
My name is Haikal Muntasir Malik. I play as Professor Snape and Ignis.
And my name is Olivia Alfionita Rustam. Will play as Voldemort and Hermione too.
Good evening, Draco. What brings you out on such a fine spring evening? Or is it summer?
Who else is here? I heard you talking.
I often talk a lot to myself. I find it extraordinarily useful. That which sounds sane at a whisper can seem literally met when said for all the world to hear. Have not been whispering to yourself, have you, Draco? You are not an assassin, Draco.
How do you know what I am? I've done things that will shock you.
Like cursing Katie Bell and hoping she would, in turn, bear a cursed necklace to me. Like replacing a bottle of meat with one less poison. Forgive me, Draco. But these are attempts so feeble, I cannot help but question if your heart has been really in them. I'm curious. When Voldemort gave you this text, when he asked you to kill me, was it in a whisper?
He trusts me. I was chosen.
Then I shall make it easy for you.
Expelliarmus.
Well done, Draco. But I warn you, killing is not really, nearly as easy. You're not alone, are you? There are others. How?
The vanishing cabinet in the room of recruitment.
That cabinet has broken for years.
I've been mending it.
Ingenious, let me guess. It has a sister, a twin.
In Borging and Burkus, they form.
Passage, yes, very good. I once know a boy years ago who made all the wrong choice. Let me help you, Draco.
I don't want you help. Don't you see? I have to do it. I have to. I have got to kill you or he kill me.
Say that again, Draco, but a lot this time.
Look what we have here. Dumbledore, Wendelson alone, concert in his castle. Well done, Draco.
Good evening, Bellatrix. I think introductions are in order.
Love to Albus, but I'm afraid we're on a bit of tight schedule. Do it.
He doesn't have the stomach like his father. Let me finish him in my own way.
No, the Dark Lord was clear. The boys to do it. Go on, Draco, now.
Severus.
Well, look who is here. Hogwarts' own defense against the Dark Arts teacher. Come to see the slaughter?
Severus, please.
I give more. I made the fog. Avada Kedavra. You can no longer stay here, Draco.
Going somewhere.
No one else is going to die, not for me.
For you? You think Matt I died for you? You think George took the curse for you? You may be the chosen one, mate, but this is a whole lot bigger than that.
Come with me. Now.
And leave Hermione? Are you mad? We would not last 2 days without her. Don't tell her I said that. Besides, you have still got the trace on you, and there's the wedding.
Wedding?
Bill and Claire, Mom's been planning it for months. Only things that kept her sane, I reckon. She will kill me if I miss it. Kill you too. Rather go face to face with you know who I if I'm honest.
I don't care about a bloody wedding, no matter who is it. I have to start searching for the Horcrux. It's the only chance we have to beat him, and the longer we wait, the stronger he gets.
Tonight, not the night, mate. You'd only be doing him a favor. Do you think he knows? I mean, the bits of his whole, the Horcruxes bit of him when Dumbledore destroyed the ring and you destroyed Tom Riddle's diary all those years ago. He must have felt something right. What I'm saying, if we do things right, if we find the Horcruxes and begin to destroy them one by one, won't he know he's being hunted?
Hermione, you were right. It's like you said. Snitches have less memory, but I didn't catch my first snitch with my hand. I almost saw it.
I open it close.
What do you reckon it means?
I don't know. But look, I found something as well. I thought it was a picture of a knight, but now I don't think it is. It isn't a run and it's not in Spellman. Shelley Berry either, and it's been inked in. Somebody drew it. It isn't part of the book.
Lunas. That was working that at Ron's, at Bill, and Playwork's wedding.
What do you mean, wearing it?
Around his neck, like an amulet. I didn't think much of it at the time. You know, Luna, she always got some mad things or the other she crying around. I just figured it ran in the family.
Why would someone have drawn in a children's book?
Hermione, I've been thinking, I want to go lyrics hollow. It's where I was born, it's where my parents died.
And it's actually where you know who will expect you to go because it means something to you.
But it means something to him too, Hermione. You know who? Nearly died there. Wouldn't that be just the kind of the place he it height of Hogwarts?
It's dangerous, Harry, but I have to admit, recently, even I've been thinking we might have to go. I think it's possible something else is hidden there. This word, if Dumbledore didn't want it falling into the Mainstream hands, but wants you to find it, what better place to hide it than the birthplace of the founder of Gryffindor himself?
Godric's Hollows in the birthplace of Godric Gryffindor. I mean, okay, it's obvious, isn't it?
Harry, did you ever even open a history of magic? Harry tossed at Neville once when he was snoring popped open.
Luna,
Luna,
What is it? Who are you? What do you want?
hello, Mr. Glovegood. I'm Harry Potter. We met a few months back. Would it be okay if we came in? It won't take long, sir, I promise.
Excuse me. So, what brings you here, Mr. Potter?
Well, sir, we need some help.
Ah, help. I see. Yes. Well, the thing is, helping Harry Potter rather dangerous these days.
are not you the one who keeps telling everyone it's their first duty to help Harry?
I have expressed that view, yes, in the past. Would you excuse me one moment? I shall return shortly and try to help you.
What's going on here?
He's mental. Let's face it. Luna always good fellow, but she's naughty as squirrel too.
Do you see that?
Well, yeah, of course, it's massive, isn't it?
No, don't go near it. Harry, stop. It's an herb horn. It's a Class B tradable material.
Yeah, alright.
May I offer you an infusion of goody roots? We make it ourselves.
Where is Luna, sir?
Luna? Oh, she'll be along. Now, how can I help you, Mr. Potter?
Well, sir, it's about something you were wearing around your neck at this wedding, a symbol.
You mean this?
Yes, exactly. What we wonder, sir, is well, what is it?
What is it? Well, it's the sign of the Deadly Hallows, of course.
The what?
The Deadly Hallows. I assume you are all familiar with the tale of the three brothers.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Well, there's no real reason to go on unless one is familiar with the tale. Why don't you read it aloud, miss?
Ginger. Well, all right. There were once three brothers who were traveling along a lonely, winding road at twilight.
Midnight. Mom always said midnight, but twilight's fine, better actually.
In time, the brothers reached a river to three churches to pass, but being learned in the magical arts, the three brothers simply waved their wands and met a bride. They were halfway across it when they found their path blocked by a figure. It was Tit, and he felt cheated, for travels usually drown in the river. But that was cunning. He granted each brother a wish for their clevers, the oldest, who was a combative man, asked for one more powerful than one in existence. So this fashioned one from an elder tree on the banks of the river. All of this dramatized in surreal silhouette. The second brother, who was an arrogant man, asked for the power to wrestle other from death. So this plucked a stone from the river. Finally, they turned to the tide to the third brother, a humble man. He asked for something that would make him despair. And so it was this handed over his own cloak of invisibility that this that stem as aside the brother when their spread ways. We see the brothers cross the brides and part. And first brother traveled to a distant village where, with elder and one in hand, he killed and with whom he had once quarreled, proceeding to an in he preach of his invisibility, but the very night.
Another world, another wizard crept upon him as he lay sleeping. He took the elder wand and slit the brother's throat for good measure, and so death took the first brother for his own. Meanwhile, the second brother journeyed to his home. When he took out the stone and turned it thrice in hand, to his delight, the girl he had once hoped to marry before her untimely death appeared before him. Yet soon she turned sad and cold, for she didn't belong in the mortal world. Driven mad with hopeless longing, the second brother killed himself so as to join her, and so death took the second brother. We see death etched upon a bleak hillside. As for the third brother, death searched for many years but was never able to find him. Only when he had attained a great age did the youngest brother set the cloak of invisibility and give it to his son. He then greeted death as an old friend and went with him gladly, departing this life as equals.
Well, there you are. Those are the deadly hallows.
Sorry, I still don't really understand.
The Elder One, the Research Stone, the Clock of Invisibility. Together they make the deadly hallow. Together they make one master of death. The trio stare at the symbol.
Mr. Lovegood, does the Peveril family have anything to do with the Deathly Hallows? That was the name on the graph with a mark on it in Godric's Hollow, Ignotus Peveril.
Ignotus and his brother Cadmus and Antioch are thought to be the original owners of the Hallows, and therefore the inspiration for the story. But your tea's grown cold. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Let's get out of here once he's back. I'm not touching this stuff, hot or cold.
Which one would you choose if you could up the deadly hallows?
It's obvious, isn't it?
The one.
The clock.
The stone.
You're supposed to say the clock, but who wants to spend all day being invisible? That boring if you ask me, but an unbeatable one.
Its owner grew drunk with power and was murdered.
Yeah, but imagine what a short, wicked life you led.
Why the stone, Harry?
Well, you could bring people back, wouldn't you? Mad Eye, Dumbledore, Sirius, anybody.
But according to the story, they don't want to come back. It's all rubbish anyway. There's no such thing as Deathly Hallows.
But I have one, the invisibility clock my father left me.
There have always been clocks.
Not like Harry. I have seen a fair few that used to bring home to ones the ministry confiscate from petty dealers. waves and the light. They always got holes or tears. Harry is different. It's perfect.
And I think I've actually held the resurrection stone in my hands. That night in Dumbledore's office when he showed me the ring had destroyed the Horcrux. It had a symbol on it. No, I think it was the mark of the Hallows.
Mr. Lovegood, thank you, sir.
You forgot the water
The water?
for the tea.
Did not. How silly of me.
No matter, sir. We really ought to be go.
No, you must not.
Sorry?
You are my only hope. They were angry, you see, about what I've been writing. So they took her. They took my Luna. But it's really you they
Who took her, sir?
him. Surely you can call him you know who. But his real name of course is Voldemort.
No,
Stop, I got it. Ron, Harry, take my hand.
the treacherous old leader. Is there no one we can trust?
They've kidnapped Luna because he spoke me. He was just distraught.
I will do the enchantment.
How bad is it, Neville, with Snape as headmaster?
Hardly ever see him. It's the Carol you have to watch out for.
The Carrows?
Brother and sister, there is change of discipline, like punishment the Carol.
They did that to you, but why?
Today the art lesson hard use practicing and curse on first years. Our homework has changed. Oh, come on, don't be grim. We are used to be it by now. And the thing is, it helped when people stand up, give me everybody hope. I used to notice that when you did it, Harry. Come on, we are almost there. Right then, what's the plan, Harry?
There's something we need to find, something hidden here in the castle. It could help us defeat you know who?
What is it?
We don't know.
Where is it?
Don't know that either.
Many of you surely wondering why I have so many you here at this forum. It has come to my attention that earlier this evening, Harry Potter was sighted in Hogsmeade. I mention this in the hope that truth will not be supplied by rumor. For myself and a few select members of the staff, this come as a little surprise. We have for some time considered Mr. Potter's return to Hogwarts to be not only possible but inevitable. Consequently, in the past several months and under my specific direction, a cautious defensive strategy has been employed to defeat any attempt Mr. Potter might make to breach these walls. Would notice, not anymore. Student or staff attempt to aid Mr. Potter. That person will be punished in a manner consistent with the severity of their transgression. Rest assured, so long as I'm a headmaster at Hogwarts, Harry Potter will never again step foot in this castle. Now then, if anyone here has the knowledge of Mr. Potter's movement this evening, I invite them to step forward now.
I think I can help you out with that. It would seem that, despite your exhaustive defensive strategies, you have a bit of a security problem, Headmaster, and, and I'm afraid it's rather extensive. How dare you stand where he stood? Tell them how it was that night. Tell them how you looked at him in the eye. A man who trusted you and killed. Tell them.
I know that many of you will want to fight. Some of you might even think this wise, but this is folly. I wish you no harm. I have great respect for the students of Hogwarts. I was once one myself after all. I ask for but one thing, and if granted, no magical blood shall be spilled. Give me Harry Potter. Do this, and none shall be harmed. Give me Harry Potter, and I shall leave Hogwarts untouched. Give me Harry Potter, and you will be rewarded. I will give you an hour.
But he's there. Potter is there. Someone grab him.
Where are you going?
Ravenclaw, common room. Go to start somewhere.
They never learn, such a pity. Begin.
My lord, should not we wait?
You're the Grey Lady, the ghost of Ravenclaw Tower.
I do not answer to that name.
I'm sorry, it's Helena, isn't it? Helena Ravenclaw, Rowena's daughter. Luna told me.
Are you a friend of Luna?
Yes, she thought you might be able to help me.
You seek my mother's diadem.
Yes, that's right.
Luna is kind, unlike so many the others, but she was wrong. I cannot help you.
Wait, please.
Many have thought my mother's diadem its power as legendary.
But I don't care about its power. Honestly, I don't seek it for myself. You have to believe me, but she only drift on. I want to destroy it. That's one you want, isn't it, Helena? You want it destroyed.
I thought it to hurt her, but I only want to be more like her, clever and wise. She wore it so beautifully, but on me, I grow to hate it. The pain I feel, the pain I feel even now.
I will end your pain, Helena. Tell me where it is, and I will destroy it. I swear, on my mother's memory.
Another swore to destroy it many years ago, a strange boy with a strange name,
Tom Riddle.
but he lied.
He's led to many people.
I know what he's done. I know who he is. He defiled it with dark magic.
Yes, that's right. But I can undo that, Helena. I can destroy it once and for all. But only if you tell me where he did it. You know where he did it, don't you, Helena? You just have to tell me. Please, trust me.
Strange. You remind me of him a bit. It's here, in the castle, in the place where everything is hidden. If you have to ask, you will never know. If you know, you need only ask.
Well, well, well. What's bring you here, Potter?
I could ask you the same.
I fertility left here last year. Remember?
I remember.
You have something of mine. I'd like it back.
What's wrong with the one you have?
It's my mother's. It's very powerful, but it's not the same. It doesn't understand me. Know what I mean?
Why didn't you tell her? Bellatrix, you knew it was me, but you didn't say anything.
Give me my wand.
No, I don't think so. Besides, its allegiance is to me now. If you want it, you will have to win it back. Perhaps even kill me.
Come on, Draco. Don't be afraid. Just do I'm. Avada Kedavra.
Expelliarmus,
Did you see where you went? The diadem, Harry, it's gone. We'll never.
well done. Let's find Ron and get out of here.
Run! Go set the bloody place on fire.
Wait, what about Malfoy and Blaise?
He's joking, right? If we die for them, I will kill you, Harry.
Ron, you once asked me if I'll talk he felt it. Voldemort, when we destroy a Horcrux, when we destroy a piece of his soul, he does. It's the snake, says the last one, the last Horcrux.
Where will he take her?
Someplace safe.
No, he will keep her close.
Look inside him, Harry. Find out where he is. If we find him, we find the snake. Then we're one step closer to ending this.
Stop looking at her. She smells your fear. It agitates her. Be grateful. She's just eaten.
Forgive me, my lord, but wouldn't it be more prudent to call up this battle and seek the boy yourself?
I do not to seek the boy. Before the night is out, he will come to me. Do you understand?
Of course, my lord.
How do you live with yourself, Lucius? Go find Severus. Tell him I need to see him immediately.
I know where he is.
Why doesn't it work for me?
You have performed extraordinary magic with this wand, my lord. In the last few hours alone,
No, I am extraordinary, but the one resists me.
there is no one more powerful. Ollivander himself said it. Tonight, when the boy comes to you, it will not fail you. I am sure. It answers to you and you only.
Does it?
My lord,
The one. Does it truly answer to me? You are a clever man, Severus. Surely you must know. Where, Severus? Where does its loyalty lie?
you, of course, my lord.
The elder one cannot serve me properly, Severus, because I am not its true master. The elder one belongs to the wizard who killed its last owner. Ollivander was quite explicit about that. You killed Dumbledore, Severus. While you live, the elder one cannot be truly mine.
My lord,
You have been a good and faithful servant, Severus, but only I can live forever. Kill! Nagini, come.
take them. Take them, please.
Give me something, quickly, a flash, anything.
They are the same. You have your mother eyes.
He's gone, the snake too.
You have fought violently, but in vain. I do not wish this. Every drop of magical blood spilled is a terrible waste. I, therefore, command my forces to retreat. In their absence, dispose of your dread with dignity. Tread your injured. Harry Potter, I speak now directly to you. On this night, you have allowed your friends to die for you rather than face me yourself. There is no greater dishonor. Join me in the forbidden forest and confront your fate. Should you do so, I give my word that no one other life will be lost in this night. You have 1 hour. If, at the end of that time, you have not given yourself up, then I shall punish every last man, woman, and child who tries to conceal you from me.
Never. Do you hear me? Never.
No, don't kill me.
It wasn't my intention. Stand up, Severus. I have not much time. What message do you bring from Lord Voldemort this time?
None. I come on my own accord. I come with a request.
Is this about the prophecy?
Yes,
How much did he rely?
only what I heard. Would know. He think it refer to her.
The prophecy did not refer to a woman. It spoke of a boy born at the end of
Yes, but he thinks it's her son. He intend to hunt them down now, to kill them.
if she means so much to you, surely Lord Voldemort would spare her in exchange for the boy.
I have escaped.
You disgust me. You will sacrifice the life of an innocent child over a schoolboy crush?
She's more than that. She's different, beautiful, kind. Hide them all. I beg you.
And should I do so, what will you give me in return, Severus?
Anything. You said you will. eh, You said you will keep her safe.
Lily and James put their faith in the wrong person, rather like you, Severus. The boy survived.
Don't.
If you love Lily Evans, Severus, if you truly love her, then your why is clear.
It doesn't need a protection. The Dark Lord has gone.
The Dark Lord will return, and the boy will be in terrible danger when he does.
No one can know your word.
My word that I shall never reveal the best of you, Severus, if you insist.
Why do you put it on? Surely you realize it carried a curse.
I was foolish, greedy.
Drink the rest. It will contain the cures to the hand for the time being.
For the time being,
It will spread.
how long?
Maybe a year.
Well, this makes matter much more straightforward. Do not ignore me, Severus. Was it not you who told me of Lord Voldemort's plans to have the Malfoy boy murder me?
It is not expected that he will succeed.
But should he fail, one will presume the Dark Lord will turn to you. You must agree. Yes, you must be the one to kill me, Severus. It is the only way, only then will the Dark Lord trust you completely.
You ask too much.
Too much? Nothing I could ask is too much. You know what is at stake? You more than anyone. There will come a time when Harry Potter must be told something, but you must wait until Voldemort is at his most vulnerable.
Tell him what I.
There's a reason Harry can speak with Snape. There's a reason he can look into Lord Voldemort's mind. A part of Lord Voldemort lives inside him.
So, when the time comes, the boy must die.
Yes, and Voldemort himself must do it. That is essential.
You have kept him alive so that he can die at the proper moment. You have been raising him like a pig for slaughter.
But this is touching, Severus. Don't tell me you've grown to care for the boy.
Where have you been?
We thought you'd gone for the forest. We thought you might be.
I'm going there now.
Are you mad? No.
It's meant to be.
Rubies, you can't just give yourself up to him.
What is Harry? What is you know?
There is a reason I can hide them. The Horcruxes. I think I've known for a while. I think you know too.
I'll go with you. I will.
Kill the snake. Kill the snake, and then it's just him. Then it will be over.
No sign of him, my lord.
I thought he would come. I was, it seems, mistaken.
You weren't.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived, come to die. Avada Kedavra!
My lord, let me help you.
I do not require assistance.
The boy, is he dead?
Is he alive? Draco, is he alive? Did. Who is that? Who is that?
Harry Potter is dead.
No, no.
Silence. Stupid girl. You cry for that? Tell me, these last few hours, as you collected the dead and tended your wounded, was he by your side? While your hands ran dark with the blood of mothers and sons, fathers and daughters, brothers and sisters, his were clasped in prayer, but it was a prayer for one and one only. While you battled courageously until you could no longer will yourself to stand, he had long since fallen to his knees. While you cursed me until your voices grew ragged, he begged me for mercy in a voice as meek as a child's. So do not cry for that. He's not worthy of your tears, and do not despair of his betrayal. You are never in his heart, not for one single solitary beat.
Liar.
Did you not hear me? Harry Potter is dead. From this day forward, you put your faith in me or suffer the consequences. Harry Potter is dead. Now is the time to declare yourself.
Draco. Draco, don't be stupid.
Come, Draco.
He saved your life.
Well done, Draco. Who will be the next? Hmm? Come now, don't be shy. Well, I must say, I hope for better. Is this truly the best Hogwarts has to offer? Who might, who might you be, young man?
Neville Longbottom.
Well, welcome, Neville. I'm sure we can find a place for you in our ranks.
Someone has to do the washing.
No, Bellatrix. Let's not underestimate our young friend. By stepping forward, he lives to see another day.
I'd like to say something.
Very well, Neville. I'm sure we'd all be fascinated to hear what you have to say.
It doesn't matter that Harry is gone. People die every day. Family, friends. Yes, we lost Harry tonight. But he's still with us here. And so is Fred and Remus and Tox and all of them. They didn't die in vain. But you will. And you, and you, and you will, and so will you. Because you are wrong. Harry Hart did beat for us, all of us. This isn't an over.
The snake. We've got to kill the snake.
No! Leave her! I said, leave her. Yang gini. Why do you leave? Why? You should die.
Because I have something worth living for. You were right. When you thought Professor Snape it was failing you, it will always fail you.
No, it belongs to me. I killed Snape.
But what if the one never belonged to him? What if the one's allegiance was to someone else? Come on, Tom. Let's end this the way we start it. Together.
To end our mini theater, I would like to quote a saying from Harry Potter. But you know, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. By Albus Dumbledore. That is all for us. Thank you so much for your attention. We would like to apologize if there is a mistake. We hope you have a nice day, ma'am. Goodbye. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.